Good absolute morning, my beautiful souls. I am having technical difficulties and little snafus getting this morning spiritual tea time out to you guys this morning. I had done the pre-shuffle and I was ready to go, and Bruce, my golden doodle, turned into Rambo with a delivery man. Then I was, already knees deep in the reading, and I had my intro and everything done, and I gave off the worst burp. So here we are again, guys. It's a little bit of laughter coming into kind of a serious situation that we're talking about here, guys. Really quick, the introduction. Welcome. If you are a returning viewer, most definitely welcome. If you are a new visitor onto my platform, hi! How you doing? This is where we're going to ask Bird, what is the word? This is where we're going to gauge the energies in you and around you. This is where we're going to get the word on the spiritual streets, because I've got the codes and the downloads. Okay, guys, this is going to be a general whatever we have to look out for message. This is just the daily message that I give every morning, and thank you for joining me, and good morning, guys. Yesterday was a hard day. Okay, let's not joke with one another. It was hard on different levels for different people. For example, yesterday I was a hot mess yesterday, guys. In the morning I was grouchy when I'm never grouchy, and I was ready to pop off at any moment, and I did lose my patience yesterday, which is outside of my character. And then by nighttime, I was a hot mess, wanting to eat an entire pint of ice cream, Cheetos, and soda. I didn't have that, of course. But I was in my feels, guys. I was in my feels. It seems that some of us are going through some higher level healing. Some of us are just struggling with issues that we have we have failed to address, my beautiful souls. It's a rainy day today. The rain has come in and cleared everything. So let's go ahead and start with the reading, guys. We started off, and I'm going to try to do the shadowing as best as possible. I had to turn on the lights because it's so cloudy outside. I usually use natural light. The King of Swords is what we started off, and this is where I feel a lot of us were either yesterday or we will be today. Okay, this is an energetic heads up, okay? We were out of character, guys. This is the air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, male or female. You could be in the air sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. You're just in your feels, guys. And this King of Swords, in the reverse, is a grumpy, grouchy grouch. Okay, he's the one you don't want to deal with, a real asshole. You may be dealing with somebody, guys, who is in this energy towards you. Someone in your energy may making you be feeling this way, or you've just been Bruce, not today, Rambo. Or someone in your energy is putting you in this mood. It could vary for everybody. I don't see this as someone being outwardly hateful to you, but something has changed, guys, either within you or within them, and it's triggering. It's triggering. That's all I can say. It's triggering for some of us. It's triggering for most of us. I can attest that today I can feel the energy as well, but I went through the worst of it yesterday. Some of us went through the worst of it yesterday. Some of us are going to be going through it today. It's like a cleansing. Something is just off, guys. And in order to find out what's off, we got to go inside and see what is going on within us, because this is something that's being brought up within us, out into our reality, guys. We're having a lot of returns from people from the past, those blasts from the past. Some people are going to be happy about who's coming back. Some people are not. These are just life lessons that need to be tied up, the loose ends, before you can move forward. But always understand that these kind of shifts happen in order to get us to where we need to be in alignment. You're being tempered, my beautiful souls. You're being tempered emotionally. You're being pushed to the point where you can't do it anymore. And you know what, guys? Sometimes the only thing to do with days like this is have yourself a good cry. Excuse me. Is have yourself a good cry, guys. Okay, there's no shame in feeling emotion. There's no shame in processing it. And if it's something that you've been setting aside, guys, that you have not wanted to be processing for, you're kind of avoiding it, then my best, advice is to just sit with it, and it will pass. Yesterday I was a hot mess. This morning I woke up a much better person. We are fully aware of what is causing us emotional turmoil right now. What's causing us to be the King of Swords, my beautiful souls. We are aware of the things that we are holding on to, things that are keeping us bound in the past, But look at how small that fence is. You can go ahead and jump on over at any time. Sometimes we choose to stay in the mental places that we're at. And this is going to cause our inner world and our outer world to go a little wacky, guys. Okay. Let's get a few more cards on this, guys. Okay. Understand that when these energetic shifts happen and these days come about, I'm right there with you guys. Okay. I think yesterday was the first time, if you were following my posts, I was actually in it, in my feels. I'm not a weepy, feely person, and that's just who I've always been. I'm not one to show a lot of emotion when I'm struggling. But yesterday was just that kind of day where I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing this with the universe right now. I'm just going to release whatever it is. And I knew exactly what was causing me to be in a bad mood. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay. You see, there were situations in your past or situations you're dealing right now that you're going to have to walk away from because they're just too painful. My beautiful souls. Okay? You should not stay in any situation where you're unvalued, you're undervalued, they're taking you for granted, they're mistreating you. There was some sort of pain and illumination that you got through this pain, but for some reason a lot of us are still holding on, and that's okay. We were going to be facing one thing after another. It's going to be kind of those days, or we've been having those kind of days, or we will be having those kind of days today, tomorrow, whatever, that you just don't know where it's going to be coming from anymore. You're just like, all that is left is for my head to fall off, guys, But it's all part of your growth, my beautiful spirits. My beautiful souls, it's all part of growing. Some of us are leveling up. Some of us are being initiated into a higher way of thinking and learning and existing, guys. And a lot of us have earned it. I know yesterday I was, doing the little, thing with me, like everything I do, the hard work I put in. And to just feel this way at the end of the day, some of us cannot understand where our feels are coming from because we've done our part to work on ourselves, and you just think you're going along your path of growth, and you're like, well, it shouldn't be that hard, but we're still going to have hard days, guys. The path to healing is not linear. Okay, always remember that you're going to have at the end of this process the world at your feet. Okay, you're going to be working hard for your goals, my beautiful souls. Okay, ooh, I rhymed there. Let's get a couple of I'm just throwing that around. Let's get a couple of oracle cards, guys. I cannot believe I've had such a hard time getting out this message. I'm thinking I was a little bit too harsh in the first two. And as a messenger, I do put in personal parts of myself into it, but I cannot take the message personally. This message is for all of us, not just for me. Okay, I'm going to take it for the top. Okay. You see, you're going to get through this. You will make it through this. It's a 9. Shine bright like a, shine bright like a candle, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end with this card because I'm running out of time for this short segment. It's a 9. We're closing out, what we're supposed to be closing out. That's what I mentioned before. We're on the last remnants of what used to be. We burned it down. We're redoing it, but it does hurt. My beautiful souls, I hope that this was helpful. You all have a wonderful day.